This week, JMU is taking on NIU, and if you've been following this dynasty, the wins have just been rolling lately. We've had game after game after game where we've won, but a nice little winning streak. Take a look at the top 25. Florida State is your #1 team in the nation. Ohio State is now at number 18 after being higher up early in the season, and Van Lee has moved from the 5th spot all the way up to the 3rd spot. Look at Van Lee, the first time JMU has ever had a Heisman candidate, and he's now number 3 in the Heisman race. If he can put up a good game today against Northern Illinois, it's possible that he can maybe move up to number 2. Now look, last week over 300 yards, 4 touchdowns in the air, and he did some damage on the ground. Let's see what he can do here in our very first drive. So Van Lee's back in shotgun, throws a nice ball across to Ishmael Hyman, right across the middle there for 17 yards. Marching on the field, we're at the 50 now. Vaz in shotgun again, got Khalid Abdullah going for a halfback screen. Abdullah's going to get some blocks here, outrun one big fella, truck another guy, falls down eventually after 18 yards in the pickup. But the JMU offense is looking great so far after that 18-yard reception. 3rd and 10 now, giving the ball to Khalid Abdullah. Fights his way forward for 9 yards, but it's 4th and 1. We don't really know if we can kick a field goal in the snow. It's kind of unsure footing, so we're going to go for it on 4th and 1. Running the read option. Vad's got some room, but the defender, number 31, stays. Van Lee is caught on the side, doesn't get the first down, so we turn the ball over deep into our territory. So Raven Green here in the very first tackle, but it's a 20-yard rush by the star halfback for Northern Illinois. Here the quarterback is back in shotgun, runs a halfback screen of his own. Fleener depletes the running back though. No easy plays for us today. JMU's defense maybe came to play today. They've been rough all season, so we stop them there. We get the ball back on offense. Vadley's running the read option. Didn't work last time, but this time it's working. Tons of yards. Vadley gets all the way down to the 50 on that play. Almost 1,000 yards rushing so far. 11 TDs on the ground, and he's destroying it in the air. That's why he's a Heisman candidate. Now running the read option again. Vaz going to run the wide receiver option. Gets it out to Ishmael Hyman. Hyman's going to make a guy miss. He's going down the stretch, down to the 5. They drag him down, but the ref signal that's a touchdown. Ishmael Hyman on the wide receiver read option goes all the way to the house. That is just one of the bag of tricks that JMU has, and the offense looks great. Look at Maryland, though, just up the road from JMU, dethroning Indiana, number 20 in the nation, with a big upset there in Indiana. Now, Northern Illinois has the ball back. They're down 7-0. Harris in shotgun again, throws the ball deep into the snow. Charles Tutt got burned. He's going to catch Lewis a few steps later, but not before he picks up 46 yards. Northern Illinois has the ball back again in shotgun. Great pass protection, but Mosley sneaks through, sacks Drew Hare for a 7-yard loss. Great play by the JMU defense. Now 3rd and 7, they're across the 50. Hare's throwing it again. This time he's picking on Charles Tutt again, the young cornerback. He's been great in some moments, but he's shown that he's a young player in some other moments there. Gives up a big play that ends up being a touchdown for Northern Illinois. And the game's tied up 7-7, still here in the first quarter. Vad's back in the read option, moving his ways across the middle. Number 22 gets him down, but he gets 9 yards in the play. Again, moving the chains for this squad. Looks like a wide receiver reverse here. Vad's going to give it to Rashard Davis. He's cutting up the field. Oh, Rashard Davis has to move. One guy to beat here in the snow, but he can't get past him. The juke almost works. That gives JMU's offense on the season, though, over 2,000 yards combined as a squad. That's really good so far. Now 3rd and 7, Vad's dropping a little too far back in the pocket, and he makes a mistake. A great interception there by Northern Illinois. They're going to try and return it. They end up getting taken down by Khalid Abdullah. That's JMU's first turnover of the day. Came at a bad time because the offense was moving really well. Now Northern Illinois has the ball in great scoring position. Oh, Raven Green misses the tackle. Another guy misses the tackle. We get the quarterback down after a 6-yard rush. 2nd and 4, going back to the read option there. The star running back gets them the first down, so now it's 1st and goal for Northern Illinois. They're moving down the field on JMU's defense. We started out strong, but our defense the last couple plays looking kind of suspect, and there it proves it again. Chad Beebe is going to get a 6-yard TD play. Not a good look for JMU's defense. We started off strong. These last few plays have been pretty horrible. We can't stop the run. They set us up. We try and put too many players in the box, and then they stop us in the air. So Van Lee doesn't like anything on the field. Slides down after about a 12-yard play. 1st and 10 again, down 7. Van Lee's running a little bit of a play action. Throwing the ball deep across the field, but Brooks makes a great jump on the ball. We don't get the play that we need. We try and tackle this guy, and we finally get him. Our 2nd turnover on the day. Back-to-back drives with a turnover. That's not what we need if we want to pick up this MAC win. So 3rd and 8 here. They're going to check down to Turner. Tutt's going to try and make the tackle. He's trying to move his way through. Marcel Johnson comes through on the cleanup, though. 2nd and 5. Hare again, getting some pressure. Pushes his way off a defender. We're trying to get to him. Anker's going to get the tackle there, but not before they get another first down. 2nd and 9, a little bit of a play here. Halfback draw up the middle. Wellens is going to make the tackle, but he stiff arms his way all the way down near the 10-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 10, or 3rd and 10 now. NIU's got the ball. Single set shotgun. Hare's looking for something across the middle. He finds a receiver on 3rd and 10, but we make a big hit. JMU's defense looking suspect so far, but a big play when we needed it. This is going to force NIU to kick a field goal here, and that field goal is going to be good. Goes right through the snow. NIU now has a 17-7 lead. Now Vadley looking to not turn the ball over again. Throws the ball deep, has a guy, but he throws it too short. 3 consecutive drives, 3 turnovers, all caused by Vadley. It's kind of a weird situation. Vad has been a Heisman candidate pretty much these last few weeks. He's played extraordinarily well, but something about this snow is not looking good for Vadley. And oh no, our defense can't make a tackle. Angra's going to get the tackle after a couple guys miss. This sets up NIU for a field goal here with 6 seconds left. They're going to kick this one. It's going to have plenty of distance. It's right down the middle. So Northern Illinois has a 20-7 lead going into halftime. So as we try and pick our team up, 121 yards on the ground. Our time of possession has been decent, but these turnovers are killing us. So our solution for this half is don't make any turnovers. If we can do that, we'll be fine. Now Hare is going right back to the read option again. Breaks a tackle. Finds his way down for another 1st down. 2nd and 7. Single back set. Hare's going to run the read option again. We've got to get him here. Oh my god, he throws Raven Green to the ground. How disrespectful. Raven Green had no chance. Look at this replay. Raven Green the past few weeks has been great for us. He started out slow in kind of the beginning of the season. It's disrespectful to see him get hit like that. Maybe that'll spark our defense to step up a little bit. Now 3rd and 6. Hare's looking for something. Throws it deep over Wellens. Blown coverage here. 21 yards to Keith Harris Jr. The starting running back for NIU went out earlier in the game, and Keith Harris Jr. has stepped up huge. Now Vadley's trying to put the team on his back here. We're down 20 points. He's going to get a 21-yard rush there to try and get us some more yardage. 1st and 10 again. Vad's going to run a little bit of a play action. Looking for something. Rolls us to the right. Pressure is in his face. Vad's moving across. He tries to get past the guy. Gets thrown down. Oh no, that's not good. Vadley is down, ladies and gentlemen. Vadley is going to be removed from the game. Hopefully we'll find out what's wrong with him here shortly. So Brian Shore is in the game. We're going to do a halfback screen. Keeping it simple here for Shore. Khalid Abdullah finds his way all the way down. 28 yards. A big play. Vadley has a dislocated thumb. That's going to put him out of this game. This game looks like it might be out of reach. We're going to still try and fight. So we don't want to force Vadley back in the game and risk losing him longer than just today. So another good play by Khalid Abdullah. 2nd and 5, giving the ball to Cardon Johnson. Cardon Johnson fights his way through. It's not enough for a first. So on 4th and 2, Coach Withers says go for it. We haven't had much luck today, but Brian Shore's going to throw a halfback toss to Khalid Abdullah. He's going to stretch his way through, and he gets just past where we need him to. Great play all around for JMU. The offensive line did extremely well there. Khalid Abdullah goes in for a rushing touchdown of the day. Maybe, just maybe, that's the spark that we need. We're only down 13 points. Only down 13 points. So 1st and 10, Keith Harris Jr. Wide open spaces. Raven Green misses the tackle. Someone please get him. Kyrie Hawkins gets him by the ankles. But Keith Harris Jr., 44 yards in that play. And ladies and gentlemen, he's the backup running back. He's not even the starter, but he's still a star player. So we're trying to stop Hare here. He's pushing his way through. No one is going to get to him. Sloppy tackling in the cold. I don't know if JMU is just not used to playing this extreme cold weather that we see here in the north today, but it's showing that our defense is on the struggle bus. So 2nd and 2 here in the 3rd quarter. Just under a minute left. Trying to see if we can get lightning to strike here for us. Brian Shore is going to fake it a little bit here. Tries to go, but no, he fumbles. Brian Shore, what are you doing? You got to hold on to the ball. That's our 4th turnover of today. NIU, 0 turnovers. JMU, 4. That is showing you why we're losing at this point. So entering into the 4th quarter, 34-14. Northern Illinois has the lead. We need something, and we need something quick if we want to have any chance to win today. So Brian Shore rolling out on the right-hand side. Probably could run this one, but instead decides to throw it. It's a great decision because Rashard Davis hauls that one in. Now 1st and 10, putting Domo Taylor in motion. Faking a little bit of a ball here. Brian Shore is going up the middle. He could have pitched it, but he kept it, and it worked out well for us. That's going to give us 21 points in the day, so it's going to be 34-21 after the Brian Shore's touchdown. We are right back in this game. We just need a defensive stop. So 4th quarter, 2:22 left. Hare's going to fake this one again. He's trying to get something. We try and get a tackle here on 1st and 10. We stop him after 6 yards. It makes it 2nd and 4. We call a timeout. Coach Withers is thinking that if we can get a stop here, maybe, just maybe, we have a chance. So 3rd and 6. Hare's back there. Good protection. Throws it out to the right-hand side. Beeve is going to try and get a 1st down, but he can't. So they're going to have to punt. We have the ball now. No timeouts. Down 13. Can we come back? Brian Shore's got some pressure, throws it deep. It looks good. But NIU gets another interception. That's interception number 4 today. Vadley threw 3. Brian Shore had a fumble and then a pick. That is going to do it, folks. We are not going to walk out of here with the win. This was a MAC conference game. Drew Hare was incredible today. 200 in the air, 74 on the ground, 4 total touchdowns for him. But the story today, obviously, was all the turnovers we had. Vadley maybe fell out of the Heisman race after this game because you can't be in the Heisman race and have 3 turnovers. We'll see if we can pick it up next week. Get a quick look at our stats. Brian Shore did okay coming in the interim. Maybe it was the snow. You let me know in the comments below, why do you think we lost today? Was it poor decision making? Was it the snow? Was it a combination of all of those things? We'll have to get it together next week, and hopefully we can get our next victory in our next episode. Thanks for watching today's video. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. Hit the like button and share your support, and I'll see you guys in the next one.